Welcome back to science. I'm your host, Boston PhD, joined as always by Dr. Moon.
Hey.
Two quick pieces of news here before we get into the Hades 2 chat and wrap up and all the usual stuff here. Our next game is going to be City of Beats, Beats. We're going to play that for our next game, and we are off for the rest of the year after this episode. So we're going to take a couple weeks off, recharge our roguelike batteries. We'll be back at the beginning of January with the first episode of the City of Beats. So that means we're going to be off for about 2 or 3 weeks here. So if you see a little bit of a gap there, we're gonna take a break. It's been a long year for a great roguelike, so we're gonna take a little break here for
if
once.
you're looking to play the game along with us, by the way, it's available on PC and Switch, just so you know.
Thank you. So that'll be City of Beats for the next game. We're here to talk about Hades 2, though. We're going to talk about our final thoughts on the game, ask the question we ask every month, if we'll continue to play it or not, and then we'll figure out where this game lands in the list of the best roguelikes of all time. You can find that at weroguelikeit.com. Moon, final thoughts on Hades 2 and the answer to the big question, if you please.
I think it is a good game, arguably a great game. I think my main concern with it at the moment is the fact that it is still a little too much like the original Hades.
Right.
That is my biggest problem with it, to be completely honest. I will probably not keep playing this game because what I'll probably do is wait for it to come out on the Xbox whenever that happens, and then I'll probably end up playing it at that point.
Yeah.
Because Dave the Diver got shadow dropped recently on the Xbox, and I'm like, really?
Ooh.
Now I'm going to play that game
Hello.
/ promote it for Game Club so we can play it as a unit.
Yeah, there you go. Another one of those games that people say is a roguelike, but actually doesn't seem
It's not
to be. It just seems to be a run-based game.
Yes.
Yeah, I played a bunch more this week, and I got to continue our conversation of last week, I did get the incantation for breaking the curse on the upper run. So I did a bunch of upper runs. I think that I like that those 3 stages are significantly different from any of the stages downward. Like, you have the city that you're breaking the seals on. You're doing X number of rooms. You get to kind of choose which ones you do. I think that's cool. You're riding the ship of Theseus for the second area. Like, that's steering it is kind of an interesting thing. Fighting Eris, that's kind of an annoying boss fight, and lasts like a little bit longer than I think I kind of want it to every run.
Which boss fight is that? Prometheus?
No, Eris, the gun one, where she's flying around and shooting the gun.
Yeah, Spite.
Spite,
I think.
Yes. And that last area is fun because you get to like jump through the floor and dive bomb a bunch of enemies, which is kind of fun. And that Prometheus boss fight is ludicrously hard. I've not even come close to beating it ever at all.
Wait until you see the one that's afterwards. It's harder.
Boy, yikes. But I find myself kind of frustrated at how much game there is here. It's not really a negative, but it's sort of like, oh, okay, so for a bunch of these incantations, I need to gather a bunch of stuff from the like randomly appearing mining or fishing, etc., on the downward path and on the upward path. And now I'm kind of mixing and matching, and I'm growing stuff, and I'm buying stuff from this person, and I'm turning in the fish to do the list of things that I need to interact with. As soon as you start interacting with the upper run, feels like it gets a little bit bigger than I would want it to be. And I don't think it's bad. It's just one of those things of like, oh, okay, well, I need to make it far enough in this run to get to this area and then hopefully mine something. If I could mine 1, that'd be great. If I could do 2, that'd be even better. But like, it's one of those things of like, okay, how many oh, I have to do a bunch of runs of this, and I don't want to do it with the punishment altar or whatever the hell that thing is called. It's like a lot of that feels pretty rough. And I know it's supposed to. And I did get a really funny conversation. I did unlock the final weapon, which is just the Zone of the Enders backpack where you're launching painted missiles at the enemies. Fighting,
and punching them a lot.
Yeah, and punching them, and using your like jet boosters, which is really weird.
The sprint is so quick on that weapon. It's unreal how quick that sprint is.
And I had a really great conversation with Eris while I was wearing it, because Eris is basically like, what the hell are you wearing? He's like, oh, this? Oh, my, like, missile launching gun fists? Oh, you thought you had cool guns. Look at this thing. It's called the Black Coat. And it's like, and Eris was like a little jealous about it, which is pretty good. So it's like when Hades 2 lands like that, I still really love it. But I feel like Hades 2, for me, from a story perspective, landed a lot less than Hades 1 did. I felt I was more invested from a story perspective in the first game, and a lot of the story beats landed a lot. But this one is kind of like, when stuff lands, it's sort of like, oh, okay. Like, cool, it's good, but I was looking for more oomph, more punch out of some of the story stuff. But like,
and I'm still not 100% on the story because I haven't managed to beat the boss from the top.
Right. Yeah, so I don't, again, like we talked about with the boss in the bottom, how much more does the game kind of continue to unfold and grow and morph once you've done that? I'm not sure.
Because I think, like, isn't it like 10 times you had to beat the first game?
Something like that, yeah. I don't think I ever got through all of them. Because I was sort of like, oh, I'm sort of at my patience limit for this, which I think is sort of the level I'm at with this, of like, to keep progressing through the game, keep ratcheting up that difficulty at the altar or whatever. It's like, I could do that, but I don't even have all of the Arcana cards unlocked yet. Like, I don't have all the incantations done yet. I've barely given one gift to everybody, and I'm running into even more people on the upward path. Which Dionysus is the best character in this game, by the way. That's incredible.
Oh, you finally saw Dionysus. That outfit is unreal, bro.
It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. But like, that's the stuff that I love from Hades 1 and Hades 2, and I will echo what we've been saying for the last month. Hades 2 is nowhere near a bad game. This is not a bad game. The first game is really great. The second game is really great. Is it the best roguelike ever? I mean, we'll find out here in a minute, but like, there's a little bit of a thing for me of like, okay, cool, but like, what if we went like, there had to be, for me, one more step this game could go from a design perspective, instead of just, now there are 2 dungeons. Now there are more systems. Now there are more weapons, etc., etc. Like, that just, the morification of Hades is fine, but I kind of wanted that additional, like, evolution step that when we saw Hades 1 drop, it's like, oh, Hades 1 was not a revolution in the roguelike genre, but it was an evolution, and a revolution for a bunch of people that maybe had that as their first roguelike, which is great. Welcome to enjoying roguelikes. But I kind of wanted there to be a bigger step between 1 and 2. And if it gets there, I didn't see it in the, like, a lot of runs that I did over this past month. So, will I keep playing it? Probably not, because this show marches ever on. But if in a year or so, or 6 months or so, it comes out on PS5, I think I could convince myself at that point to be like, okay, it's been long enough. There's probably a bunch of patches, and they probably put a bunch of new stuff in. And will I spend more time with it on my platform of choice, my daily driver, or am I going to go back into it and find myself not cool on it, but playing it again and sort of being like, yeah, it's still good, but maybe not
Yeah.
the thing that 100% clicks with me. All right.
Yeah, and like I said, like I will probably play this like crazy when it comes to the Xbox, and I'll probably do a deeper dive at that point because it's going to be easier for me to find the time to play it when it's on my primary
Right.
What is it? My daily driver is
Your
is
daily
the phrase
driver.
you use.
Yep. Yeah.
Like that's probably going to be easier. I do also need to just find time to play video games. To be honest, that's a different problem though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it comes out, I'll probably buy it again, and I'll probably play it like from the start again.
It might be on Game Pass.
These games,
you never know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Like I know Hades was, but like I ended up buying that because it's like, yeah, I'm not getting to this anytime soon.
Yeah.
And then I didn't.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about our list of the giant roguelikes of all time. We talked before we started recording the show about where we should start. We're going to start in the top 10. Well, we'll start at 11 here. Is Hades 2 better than Dead Cells?
Yes.
Yes. I love Dead Cells. Dead Cells is one of those games that I keep thinking about, like, boy, they keep putting out DLC for that, and I really should get back into it, but if I need to get back into Dead Cells, I need to get all the way back into it and, like, stay dedicated
it's an all or
to it.
Kind of game.
Yeah, I can't just, like, it's not like DRG Survivor where I go and I'm like, I could play a run or two a week, no big deal. It's like, no, you gotta get in there. Is Hades 2 better than Slice and Dice? Yes.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Also, if you're listening to the show and you haven't played Slice and Dice, you really need to. We haven't talked about it in a good while because it's like way up here on the list. Yeah. You really need to go play Slice and Dice.
And it's on mobile phones and cellular devices, and it is formatted incredibly for those devices.
It's such a good version of it. Oh man.
And literally, it was one of those games that as soon as we finished talking about it, it got like a huge update.
It got like the 3.0 update. Yeah.
All
right. Is Hades 2 better than Luck Be a Landlord? Oh boy. I think yes. God, I love Luck Be a Landlord.
Luck Be a Landlord is the quintessential example of let's just take a simple concept and just take it to the extreme
and give you brain worms over it and be like, no, I need to maximize my spins and my deck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I need all of the bunny rabbits I can get, please, and thank you.
All the bunny rabbits and all the synergies. Let's get them.
Yep.
I think for me, Hades 2 goes over Luck Be a Landlord, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Is Hades 2 better than Atomicrops? Man, talk about another great game. Gosh. Another, like, coming out of left field, genuine surprise.
Yeah, this is why we do things like City of Beats, which is the next game.
Right.
It jumped out at me because it's on Steam and it has 66 reviews.
Right.
Like, 66. And it's been out for, like, 2 years.
Yeah, 66 so, total, not, like, 66 recent.
Yeah, so it's like let's take a gamble because like I picked up Atomicrops based on these are games you might like based on games you're playing recommendation
right, like
on the Xbox.
A dashboard suggestion of like, well, I don't know, this looks wild enough to try. Sure,
and I was like, sure, give it a shot, and that game is phenomenally
really good.
I do think Hades 2 is better than it though.
Yeah, I agree. I think Hades has more run-to-run variety. Even though Hades is like, it's really like an action pick 3 roguelike, but I think it has some more variety in general, I think. Is Hades 2 better than Crypt of the Necrodancer? Boy. What?
I am gonna say yes, but only because I haven't got to the point in Hades 2 where I'm turning up that heat level to level 20 or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Because when playing Crypt of the Necrodancer, I got up to the point where I got unlocked the final character, and that was the character where if you say you have to do it from hardest to easiest dungeon with 0 hits. You
Yeah,
cannot
right.
get hit once.
The ultimate difficulty.
Yes.
Gosh.
Crypt is incredible. Like
Crypt is
Crypt
really great.
is it's an incredible game. It plays well. It sounds phenomenal. I think that Crypt's biggest problem is its uniqueness because Crypt, very much like Dead Cells, is one of those games where, like, if you're going to play it, you need to play it, play it.
Yep.
Like, you can't just jump in. Like, I could turn on Hades 1 now and jump back in and play something.
Sure.
I could turn on DRG Survivor in a year and still
Atomic
be pretty
Crops,
good at it.
probably knock it out. You'll be fine.
It's harder than you think. I tried that recently. It's a lot harder than you think
That's
to
true.
jump back into that one. But Crypt of the Necrodancer is like, no, I would have to play through the entire game from scratch
With the
from
default
the beginning
character.
character.
Yeah.
Yes, to
Yeah.
figure out exactly what I'm doing in it.
Okay, so scooch that up. Is Hades 2 better than Hand of Fate? This one's really tough because I feel like Hand of Fate is greatly underrated.
Oh, 100%.
Hand of Fate is so good. It was our
Like,
number one
if you take
game for how many hundreds of episodes?
Yeah, if you take the known quantities out of this list, Hand of Fate goes up there. Easy. It's
Yeah.
number one. Like, the known quantities, the obvious choices, take them out, and yeah, it goes up there.
Yeah, it's back in its rightful spot at number one.
I think yes, and I can tell you why.
Okay.
Because I think Hades 2 did what Hand of Fate could not do, and I think they made a sequel that is better than the first game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Hand of Fate 2 is as good as the first game, and I think
Right.
Hades 2 is better than the first game.
Yeah,
That
I would
is
agree.
going to be an interesting argument in a few rounds.
All right, is Hades 2 better than Rogue Legacy 2? I'm going to say
I think so.
yes. It's really interesting. I haven't thought about Rogue Legacy 2 in quite a while. They both share the same quote-unquote problem, which is you took the winning formula of your first game and you just did it again and put more stuff in there. And
But
like
bigger and better, yes.
yeah, and like that's good. Like Rogue Legacy 2 is better than the first one, but it's also still Rogue Legacy, which isn't necessarily bad, but they're kind of birds of a feather here, which is interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think that goes above Rogue Legacy 2. Oh God. Is Hades 2 better than Balatro?
I can answer this nice and easy.
Uh-huh.
No.
Thank God. I didn't want to die on this hill.
And people will say, well, you just said 2 minutes ago that Hades 2 is better than Hades 1. Why is Hades 1 at number 2, and Hades 2 is at number 6?
Mm-hmm.
The reason Hades belongs all the way up there and Hades 2 is slightly further down here is because it is more of the same but better. Better being the keyword.
Sure.
However, the first Hades, just like DRG Survivor, Vampire Survivors, Balatro, maybe no less DRG Survivor. DRG Survivor is just arguably a perfect game. But Hades 1, Vampire Survivors, and Balatro all had the same thing, which was they changed the game completely for an entire genre.
Right.
Like, before Hades 1, people were like, no, you can't do story in roguelikes. It's just a run thing.
Yeah, it's a skill-based
And
thing.
Hades
Like, you can't tell a story.
Hades came along and was like, no, let me tell you a heartbreaking story.
And you get more every run. So get back in there.
Yeah, and like it changed the way roguelikes were looked at. Like you can have a budget, you can have
Right.
all of this kind of stuff in there. Like it's Hades was a groundbreaking change.
Yeah. And I think same with Balatro of like, okay, yeah, it's just a
Mm-hmm.
poker game. Like, what are you even talking about? It's like, oh no, about 5 runs in, and I have the brain worm already. Of like, no, it's so much more than a poker game. It's like the perfect distillation of what a roguelike can be when you take familiar tools and familiar games and continue to kind of morph and change them over time. Um, and how important the
Mm-hmm.
one song you put in your game is, and how important the 2 sound effects you put in your game are in Balatro. Of like, you get that
Yeah,
stuff perfect, everything else just falls into place.
yeah, and we should give Hades 2 credit. Like the voice acting is
Yeah,
superb again.
not a bad
Um,
voice in that game.
no, and the 3 different songs they wrote. You said I think it was 3 different songs for.
For Skilla, yeah, there's at least I've heard at
Mm-hmm.
least 3. Yeah. Oh man.
Like it's great.
So congratulations to Hades 2. You're at the number 5 slot. Right above Hades 2 are Balatro, Vampire Survivors, Hades 1, and DRG Survivor. So can't be mad that you're at the nearly the top of the list. You're in the top 5 here, which is pretty great. So
Mm-hmm.
quick reminder here again. We're going to be back in a couple of weeks with our first episode of City of Beats. You should go buy that and support a small studio and play along with us. Hopefully, we'll be finding something that's really great to play here. And like I mentioned earlier, we're off for a couple of weeks. We'll see you all next run. Bye.
Boy.